ブルーベリーとビターチョコ、なんだこのシュガーソングとビターステップみたいな。
Player 2 with the life lead. Just needs to find a way to close this out. Parries the jump into shut it down. Ooh. Do they have the right read on the opponent? Taking stock. Gets the jump in. Had the radar up and running. That was crazy. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Oh, that was a good one. Okay. Throws them to negate the block. Ooh. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure. Oh no. None comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance. That was some clutch play. Never count yourself out of a round. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Man, it's really anyone's game now. Breaks the block with a throw. Amazing awareness there. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Just go for it at this range. Wait a minute. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drop. Perfect KO. They were in full control there. Yeah, that was such a stressful round. They choose to run it back. Let's get right to it. Possible run back. Let's do this. Backs them into the corner. Okay, this might be the momentum they need. Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Good pressure, but gotta watch out for the counter attack. Jump in finds the mark. Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective KO. Nice way to close out that round. Not sure how you could break the rhythm that was established last round. You might need to pin your hopes on a miracle. That was so dominant. And if that keeps up, this might be a quick match. Nice decision on that cannon spike. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Really excited to see how each player is going to approach this matchup. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? Oh, super art. Whoa. They exchange blows. Ooh, gets the hit. Whoa, this is getting crazy. Player 2 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback. Are we going to see a comeback here? You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Jump, crowns them from above. What? How do you even think of doing that? Holy moly, that was an amazing round.
Cammy.
Oh my.
Now,
They're all fired up. We're almost underway. What did they say? This is going to be a match to remember. There we go. What are these fighters going to do? Yeah, you can feel the calm before the storm as the round begins. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first? Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. Oh boy, I've got a bad feeling about this. Player 1 needs to deal with his burnout. Trying to figure out how to get that damage. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Close. What's next? Ooh, nicely done, nicely done. Getting into the end game now. It's getting tense. Great round. Nicely done. Player 2 took that convincingly. But what's next? They definitely have the momentum right now. If they just tighten it up a bit, it's gonna be hard to beat them. You're totally right. Let's see if they clue in on that and make adjustments next round. Check with a medium. Player 2 will look to apply pressure. Wait a minute. What's gonna happen? What'll happen here? Smart play with the throw. Wow, what a decision!
Get rest.
Nicely played around there. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. They must have been hungry because they were doing some cooking out there.
おお、今
Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? All right, what's the plan? Overhead.
overhead.
That was crazy. Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timing. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Just needs one more good hit. Life lead open. Gets it. Nicely played around there. Bags the round. What did you make of it? This has been a crazy pace, and I'm sure both players are feeling so much pressure right now. Which one is gonna survive? All right, let's see what happens in the next round. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? All right. Curious to see how aggressive these two players will be in neutral to start out. Can they stop this light lead from getting bigger? All right, what's the mix-up? Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Burnout activated. Yeah, that might be good. This is gonna happen. The super is
いや、知らない。
Now you know. Couldn't finish them off. Can they still take the round? There's a burnout. Oh, this is definitely went for the chip kick, and they close it out. Good stuff. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. I love it when things get crazy like this. Let's go. Fakes out the low kick. Let's see how these two try to set the tone of the match. I can only imagine how good this match is gonna be. Let's go. Player 2 can't use drive anymore. It's not looking good, but they've got plenty of resources to turn this around. Here comes the corner pressure. Oh man, this is line though, and they close it out. Good stuff. Real hard fought on both sides.
よかったじゃない？
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. As it once was beautifully said, it all depends on your skill. Go for broke. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner.
何の上にもなってなくないか。
This might be the momentum they need. The super armor does its job. Sticks the combo. Reads their mind and techs the throw. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. This is a gigantic life lead. How are they going to deal with this? Things are looking pretty bleak right now. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Trying to figure out how to get that damage. The pressure is so intense here. Checks them with the projectile, experiencing burnout. Oh, this is definitely not good for them at all. Okay. Player 2 completed to come from the brink like that. What a comeback. That was some clutch play. Never count yourself out of a round. Pushing through with the gladiator. Gets the counter hit throw. Oh, can they capitalize on this? Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Ransom. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Wait a minute. Sandblast. Flies in with a fist to keep the pressure on. Experiencing burnout. Yeah, that might be done. Don't think this is gonna happen. Oh, missed. What's gonna happen? Okay, here we go. Player 2 is in a very good... Yo, critical art now? That was such a stressful round. Man, I could watch these two fight each other for
指摘してんじゃねえよ。いや、俺が悪いけど。 今
We'll
俺は
definitely remember that one.
ステーションじゃないよ。めっちゃいいってめっちゃいい。
Smart stuff there. Still slugging it out here. Close him down. Smart stuff there. Strings it all
おお
together.
しったよ。
Player one chases them down. Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this. KO. Great round. Nicely done. Oh man, they were all over him. Yo, what was your take on that? Oh boy, if you look up disrespect in the dictionary, you'll probably see a picture of this match here. Player two can build off this lead. Okay, it's important to not let up here. Oh, this is getting crazy. Player one can't use any drive moves without burning out. Both springs forward with the drive. Burnout activates.
What?
This is definitely not good for them at all. That was such a stressful round. Oh, so close. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, they had me nervous. Nicely done. Always good to see practice paying off. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Well-timed command throw there. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Nicely done, nicely done.
それ届くの？
Close them. What's next? Strings it all together. Can't keep track of these corner switches. Do they have the right lead on the opponent? Maurice, I'm gonna give you the dash. Player two. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Each hit is so important. And they close it out. Good stuff. Great round with both fighters really going at it. Man, I'm getting stressed out and I'm not even playing. Perfect input. Not letting up. Big opportunity now in this corner. Oh no. Not like this. Not like this. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? They're going for the super art? Whoa. In there.
Such
a stressful round. Big throw. Wow, what a decision. So smart. Brutal. Connects with the throw. Okay, what's the follow-up? You've got to be mindful of reach and jump into this super armor. Cold and calculated. Let's go. What were they thinking? I can't believe they blocked that.
いいやつだと。
What a smart throw. What? How do you even think of doing that? This is so good. A real test of nerves here. Player one can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Oh man, this could be all the difference.
はい。いい
I
ね。
can't believe that round.
すごい危ない。本当に負ける。
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and
体
see
好
what
き。
these warriors are capable of.
叫びが強くなると
I'm
思ってん
ready.
のかよ。
Here we go. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. All right, let's go. Lots of aggression from both sides. Player one can't let their drive get down. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Player two checks that jump in easily. Now they can go on the offensive. Oh, that was a good one. I'm trying to figure out how to get that. Smart choice to use that attack to do chip damage and get the KO to take the round. Nicely played round there. You could tell that one player was not holding back in that round, while the other couldn't get it going. Was that a button check round or something? Wow! What a decision! So
smart.
Let's see play with the crowd. Player one is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Player two will need to play it conservative until their drive returns. How are they meant? Burnout activates. Yeah, that might be done. Don't think this is gonna happen.
あ、でね今完全にSL4 にいた
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
This is it. Triumph or die. There will be no salty run back.
リードしてあげる
There's it. Your hit throw connects. Froze them.
What? How do you even think of doing
お
that?
ー
They're in the corner. This may change the match.
Oh man, this will be all the difference. Things are about to explode. I can feel it.
あ
They are done.
I can't believe that.
それからラッシュ受けに強いね
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
Nice. I feel like I could watch these two go at it forever.
The Gladius throws them away. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out?
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Goes for the throw. Ooh, there's a corner switch.
Ooh, do they have the right read on the opponent?
Player one needs to deal with this burnout. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there.
完璧なリザルト
Off
だ
path and they took it.
Nicely played round there.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
Definitely some strong play, but you cannot rest on your laurels. Gotta keep up the aggression.
You got that right. Oh, next round starting. Player one has a slight life lead.
All right, what's the mix-up?
Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. The Gladius throws them away. They're going for the super art,
Wait a minute.
keeping them away. They're backed up into the corner.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You gotta be careful with the pressure. You know if you...
How that throw gets some juicy damage. Oh, okay.
まあこれは吐かしたという形
That was such a stressful round.
でいいぞ
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
This is it. Triumph or die. There will be no salty run back.
Player one drops below on gauge stock, but a good call to take that round.
Right.
Player two has the super gauge, decides to go fancy on that jump in and takes care of it with a perfect parry.
Whoa.
Nowhere to run.
Oh man, this will be all the difference.
Will this super art do anything?
What?
Didn't hesitate.
主義になるかな
Super flatline zone.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Now you know history.
Oh my days, that was a real intense fight.
Wow, they both played so hard and so well. Never anything better than a good match like that.
Waltzes in there and sweeps them off their feet. They trade hits, and now
わ
player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? We'll get
これはちょびっとためて
Gets a round
確
on
認
the
が
board.
ですね
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
You can definitely tell both players are a bit nervous. You gotta take a deep breath and be sure to focus on the next round.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two pick it up or not. Who will gain control of the match in the early going?
All right. Curious to see how aggressive these two players will be in neutral to start out.
Transverse. The hit throw connects. Looking for a chance. Experiencing burnout.
This is definitely not good for them at all.
Pushing through with the Gladius. Player two will have to see them coming and shrugs it off with a super art. KO.
常にリードを握ってる者が勝つ
Hard fought on both sides.
あれVictory is mine
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
You know both players are not gonna hold back.
Starts off zoning with fireballs. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Player 2 has the life lead.
Just needs to find a way to close this out.
Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge.
Alright, what's the plan?
Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. So they break forward to pressure the opponent.
Ooh, you gotta make sure to keep your eye on the timer.
Takes a trip. Drive gauge finally recovers. Big counter.
Ooh, gets the hit.
Quick dashing. Gets back into the corner with pressure building.
Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Projectile to try and change the situation. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to KO?
Nicely played around there.
対抗しなかった。
Player 1 took that convincingly. But what's next?
They definitely have the momentum right now. If they just tighten it up a bit, it's gonna be hard to beat them.
All right, let's see what happens in the next round. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
Really excited to see how each player is gonna approach this matchup.
They gotta be careful here because a full drive gauge can erase what life they have left in a flash.
Amazing awareness there.
Genius read. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out.
対空できる。
Smart play with the throw. Big opportunity now in this corner.
Oh no, not like this. Not like this.
これは死んだくさ。
It's a good spot. Use the super. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not. In there.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Yo, someone just got bodied big time. Wow.
Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Now they get pushed into the corner, or it's going to be very difficult to escape.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Player 1 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here.
まずどうかするぞ。
Just needs one more good hit.
This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Heading into the end game now. It's getting kept with this super art connect. KO.
Great round.
西本さん。
Nicely done.
あれか、
That's
イン
the
パクト。
round. What did you make of it?
This has been a crazy pace, and I'm
Thai
sure both
impact
players are
Toyota
feeling
やった
so much pressure right now. Which one is gonna survive?
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two pick it up.
それはあり
That's
ま
some
す。
big juicy damage on that counter.
Okay, okay, I like that.
あ、違うんですよ
Let's。see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Both fighters need to find a way to utilize their drive. At least one of them is having a good time in that corner. All
そう
right.
これがやりたかった。
Mix up.
Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Manages to block the jump-in attack.
It's right there. Gotta get this win.
Gotta be careful. It just goes for it at this range. Are we gonna see a comeback here? This can lead to some big damage. They're backed up into the... Oh, yo! Rock!
よ
That
し。
final push at the end paid off its
諦めんぞ
spin.
俺は。
When you have a chance to finish things, you gotta take it.
Takes the round. Wow.
It's time for both solid anti-air.
おっと。
What a decision. So smart.
Take a step forward.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
All the throw connects.
Okay. What's the follow-up?
Here's the drive.
ああ、強い。この角。
Takes the round.
この角がってると強い。
Man, I can watch these.
いやいいよ。
Here comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
You know both players are not
ジュリ
gonna
ちゃん、ジュ
hold
リちゃん、
back.
ジュリちゃん。
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
Yeah, let's see how both players are gonna start things off.
Quick one in the back. Still slugging it out.
Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
Pressuring them in the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover?
Okay, all right. Gets a round on the board.
Bags the round. What did you make of it?
You can definitely tell both players are a bit nervous. Gotta take a deep breath and be sure to focus on the next round.
You're totally right. Let's see if they clue in on that and make adjustments next round.
Gets a risky puck and
Sees him coming and shrugs it off with the super armor. Scrapping it out up close.
okay.
いやー
Dashes
こう
forward.
いう顔、こういうやつの肌を明かしてやるの本当に気持ちがいいですよ。
That was
Ridiculous defense.
experiencing burnout.
Yeah, that might be tough. Don't think this is gonna KO. Great round. Nicely done.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
I love it when things get crazy like this. Let's go.
Next with the throw.
Do it.
Okay, what's the follow-up?
いいはい
Oh, what a smart throw.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Draw super arm incoming.
Oh,
Can they make the most of it? Throw time. Watch as I am.
はあごめん
okay. What's the follow-up?
お前
Can't reach the throw in the sneak. Perfect execution with the anti-air.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Noticeable life lead is a comeback reversal. Not in range for the throw.
Okay. What's the follow-up? Over. I can't believe that round. That was nuts.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back.
Nice. I feel like I could watch these two go at it forever.
The throw whips. Blocks the low heavy. Player 1 is just about out of drive out there. Throws him down.
Trying to figure out how to get that damage. Okay.
Perfect parry to stop him. Time to go on the offensive. Gets back into the corner with pressure building.
Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Life lead opens up.
Okay.
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. A super art?
Wait a minute.
Javelin of Marisa. Digs in it. Oh, burnout triggered.
Yahoo!
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
Yo, that fight was dripping with tension.
Oh man, that was insane. Down to the wire.
And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage.
Oh, nice.
Big back.
Burnout activated. This is definitely not good for them at all.
Now, a super art?
Wait a minute.
Javelin of Marisa. Digs in it.
Yes, more of that. Keep it up.
Nice lead is there, but still, oh my.
Whoa, I don't know how they reacted to that jump so fast.
No! Stand off the wall!
Yes, more of that. Keep it up. Holy moly, that was an amazing round.
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this match.
I love it when things get crazy like this. Let's go.
Medium kick into. Getting up close and personal. Here comes the corner pressure. What? Turn with Terry. They got a feast on this chance. Knew the throw was coming. Both fighters are down to half life. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Turns out. Gotta do better than that.
I can't believe they blocked that.
よし
It's over. I can't believe that. Nuts.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run.
お何
I feel like I could watch these two go at it forever.
And fold for the throw. That's what they came for.
Big counter. Good stuff.
Uncomfortable space here. Then they clip each other on the edge.
優秀な技じゃねえぞ。
Chases them down.
Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this. Just need to get some. Nice way to close out that round.
Last round saw one player really taking advantage of every opportunity. But how will that affect the next round?
That was so dominant. And if that keeps up, this
本
might
当
be
の
a
軸
quick
中距
match.
離で何を振っていいかわからんタイプの人間。
I can't believe they blocked that. Oh,
Wow.
burnout triggered.
Player one has empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Hits them with the Shikusen. Scrapping it out up close. The impact doesn't do anything.
I can't believe they blocked that. Froze them. What? How do you even think of doing that?
Player two got him up against the wall and the stud is there.
Oh, this is definitely not good for them at all.
Oh, putting the cherry on top.
Okay, what's the follow-up?
Barely blocks the jump in. They gotta dig down deep here.
Oh, either quick.
Nothing but that was the lightest I've ever seen.
I cannot believe they pulled that off. That was crazy.
Into the mallet. Drives it back, misses.
Oh no, they win.
Uses the target combo with a filler. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. We're just getting started here. Who'll take control?
I'm sure both fighters are gonna give this one every knocked them out of the air. Okay, what's the follow-up?
All the close connects.
Okay, what's the follow-up?
This is gonna hurt. Player two with the rip. What perfect timing.
それは
Down on life. They gotta make a move.
No, I think they missed their chance to swing the momentum.
わあ
Player closes it out.
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
All right, I'm ready. Here we go.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
Really excited to see what kind of tech both players have for this fight.
No good up high. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Uncomfortable space. Can they clip each other on the edge?
All right,
ここから
what's
ね
the
5
plan?
秒
Ooh, do they have the right read on the opponent?
Player two is maintaining the corner position for some KO.
Nice way to close out that round.
That round was a pretty one-sided affair, to put it lightly.
That didn't go well at all. Let's see if they can change it up. Nicely done, nicely done.
Slides in with a fist that keeps the press, springs forward with the drive rush. Player one can build off his lead.
All right, what's the mix-up? What's gonna happen?
Player one will look to apply pressure here.
Wait a minute.
Rodrigo! And full!
出るぜ
Nasty blow to the back of the head.
Who's gonna take control of this?
Experiencing burnout.
Yeah, that might be done. Don't think this is gonna happen.
Dangerous range here.
Holy moly, that was an amazing round.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
This is it. Triumph or die. There will be no salty run back.
They're in the corner. This may change the match. Right up with the super.
Oh,
Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it.
Now you know history.
okay. What's the follow-up?
Perfectly executed.
Takes the round. Wow.
Hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
Wow, they both played so hard and so well. Never anything better than a good match like that.
Big opening ready to be taken advantage of after that parry. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
Really excited to see how each player is going to approach this matchup.
The pressure continues as they can't escape the corner. They need to find a way out.
Good pressure, but gotta watch out for the counterattack.
They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Porter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? This is a huge chance to make a field.
This comeback is not going to be easy to pull off.
Reacts to the throw. In a dire situation.
Great round. Nicely done.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
Definitely some strong play, but you cannot rest on your laurels. Gotta keep up the aggression.
You got that right. Oh, next round starting. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Springs forward with the drive rush.
Nice whip punish. They've definitely got a beat on their opponent's timing. Oh, this is getting crazy.
Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first?
表はついてない。
Wow, what a decision. So smart.
Drive rush to keep it going. Boost them. Burnout activates.
Nicely played around there.
Player one took no time to finish that fight.
Someone just got bodied big time. Wow.
Brushes off the impact.
I can't believe they blocked that.
Okay, we're in the early stages of the round.
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Pressuring them in the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Still slugging it out here. Denies the low head. Player one is just about out of drive after this. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over.
Just needs one more good hit.
Burnout activated.
Yeah, that might be done. Don't think this is gonna happen.
Next hit will end the round. Get scooped from down low.
Amazing.
Comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance.
That was some clutch play. Never count yourself out of a round.
Who's going to start things off?
I think we're gonna see a huge battle for momentum this round.
Springs forward with the drive rush. Player one will look to apply pressure here.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
いた。なんだこれ。
Oh, this is getting crazy.
Challenge from above.
He's so close to taking this. Just in there. Great round. Nicely done.
Well, listen. When you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win.
They...
Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match going to shake out? It's going to be exciting to see.
As it once was beautifully said, it all depends on your skill. Go for broke.
It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
前投げ
My
初めて見たか
question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up.
Good stuff.
Okay, creating some space here. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. The throw misses.
Sticks the jump in.
Time's the only thing moving here.
Both trying to see if the other will strike first.
Grabs him.
That was crazy. Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
Nice tech. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Was looking for that jump attack.
Ooh, nicely done, nicely done. KO! And they close it out. Good stuff.
Round two.
Player one took that convincingly. But what's next?
This has been a crazy pace, and I'm sure both players are feeling so much pressure right now. Which one is gonna survive?
You're totally right. Let's see if they clue in on that and make adjustments next round. Player one has the life advantage.
Good pressure, but gotta watch out for the counterattack.
Rodrigo gets the jump in. Player two will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Max SAD experiencing burnout.
This is definitely not good for them at all.
Looking for a check. They're going for the super arc.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Crowns them from above. Boost them. This is gonna hurt. Impact squat.
That defense.
This is a critical moment.
Oh, either player just needs one more good touch to win this.
So, what? Oh, the drive impact flatline though.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
I think I forgot to breathe for that whole round.
That right there was a Street Fighter. So good.
That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage.
Yes, more of that.
え、なんだそりゃ。おい。おい。
Both are ready to put
話が違う。
fire. Hook them up.
Wow, what a decision. So smart.
さすがに。
Cross them from above.
So good.
Back into the corner. What setup do they have?
Oh man, this could be over.
Turns out.
No, they missed their chance to swing the momentum.
Noticeable light. This can lead to some big damage.
Just need a little more. Can they do this?
They gotta find
あ、出ねえ。
I can't believe that round. That was nuts.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
Nice. I feel like I could watch these two go at it forever.
A parry? Solid throw tech. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
All right.
もうちょっとなんか
Curious to see how aggressive these two
なんか足りないんじゃないか。
neutral to start out.
人にとにかく言う
Damage dealt.
権利はないけど。
No telling how this match will turn out.
Just needs to find a way to close this out. Just needs one more good hit.
So they break forward to pressure the opponent.
へへへ。
Do they have the right hit? All right. Gets a round on the board.
Oh man, they were all over him. Yo, what was your take on that?
Oh boy. If you look up disrespect in the dictionary, you'll probably see a picture of this match here.
Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Denies the jump in.
Amazing awareness there.
Drive gauge gap. Sneaks in above.
何激しくやってるじゃん。
Hits him with a stopping blow.
Okay, okay.
Not much life difference.
Okay.
And boom! Nasty blow to the back of the head. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to all the throw connects.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
The low.
Okay, okay. What's the follow-up? Oh man, this is so close.
What a finish!
Takes the round. Wow.
はい、そうです。
Man, I could watch these two fight.
レアキャラすぎるぜ、楽しみ。悔しいね、悔しいね。
Challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
What did they say? This is going to be a match to remember.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
Ooh, can't wait to see this good stuff here.
Push them into the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
They're really being worked over in the corner.
Just needs to find a way to close this out.
ガン詰めがする。
Sticks the combo. Neither of them willing to back off here. Got their eye on the air.
Ooh, nicely done, nicely done.
ほら。
Nicely played around there.
Not sure how you could break the rhythm that was established last round. You might need to pin your hopes on a mirror.
That was so dominant. And if that keeps up, this might be a quick match. That was crazy.
Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner.
Wait a minute.
With experience
こ
and
れは
courage,
3ゲージまで。
Yeah, that might be done. Don't think this is gonna happen.
going for the conclusion to that super. What a move! Untouchable, impetuous, impregnable, and perfect!
Nicely
Incredible.
played around there.
Ken wins.
Player 1 took no time to finish that fight.
They must have been hungry because they were doing some cooking out there. Nice grip punish.
近いしろ。
Definitely got a beat on their opponent's timing.
Denies the push with a drive reversal. Smart move.
Throws
Boy.
him down. Oh, nice, nice, nice.
Player 1 chases him down.
Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
They're not going to allow any jump-ins,
Smart stuff there.
so they break forward to pressure the opponent.
おいこいつ。
Projectile to try and change the situation.
Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
All right, what's coming up next?
Gets. All right, gets a round on the board.
Bags the round. What did you make of it?
Definitely some strong play, but you cannot rest on your laurels. Gotta keep up the aggression.
You got that one. Oh, next round starting.
What?
Our fighters got up close and personal last round and really took it to each other. Let's see if they can keep up the pressure.
Right. That definitely makes sense.
The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Sure you can? Still scrapping for control. Just goes for it and this
Wait a minute. Gosh, what's gonna happen? Things are about to explode. I can feel it.
life lead is there.
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet.
Yes, we've got ourselves a set here.
Throw connects for counter hit damage.
Okay, I like that.
なんかセンスあるんだ。
Closing down. Now they get pushed into the corner, or it's going to be very difficult to escape.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Had the radar up and running.
That was crazy.
Forcing to negate the block.
Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
Getting into the end game now. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round.
Great round. Nicely done.
The round comes to a close, but I think we're only seeing just a glimpse of what these two are capable of.
Definitely saw signs of some tricky stuff. Hopefully they can keep it up.
Yeah, that's right. You got a point there. Let's see if the fighters pick up on that too.
Oh, this is getting crazy.
Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Player burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player one in dire straits with burnout. Both fighters planning something. Oh no, they're stunned.
Yeah, that's dumb. Don't think this is gonna happen.
They were right to be on competing there.
Ooh, great round. Nicely done.
Absolutely smothered. You seeing what I'm seeing?
マジ
It felt like they were just going through the motions for that one.
Nowhere to run.
Oh man, this could be all the difference.
Yoshirai connects with the throw.
Okay. What's the follow-up?
Ooh, you never know what can happen here.
There we go. Big hit there.
違うんです。
And they close it out. Good stuff.
カードにかけてなかったんです。マジで出ないじゃん。マジで出ないじゃん。なんか出る。お前なんだよ。これでも勝ってたんだよ、多分。
Here comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
This is definitely going to be a good one. Let's go.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play.
All right.
Let's
go.
The game developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Decides to go in with the target combo. No good up high. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Beats it up with a combo into super.
That was crazy.
Oh, can they further capitalize on that? That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit.
Oh, that was a good one. Ooh, do they have the right read on the opponent?
Saw that jumping coming from a mile away and parries it perfectly. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Both fighters are barely alive.
Burnout activated. KO! And they close it out. Good stuff.
There's no question what lengths both players are willing to go to.
I cannot believe how well they played. That was a crazy match.
Frozen. What's next? Ooh. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
All right. Curious to see how aggressive these two players will be in neutral to start out.
Shows the medium kick. Big opportunity now in this corner.
Oh no, not like this. Not like this.
Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Medium kick hits. Opts to continue the attack with the drive.
What's gonna happen?
Blocks it. Swagger step. Looking for a chance.
Who's gonna take control of this round?
Blocks the low kick. All in with a rock.
It's right there. Gotta get this win.
One chance here may end this match.
Drop. Ooh, what a smart blow. Okay. What's the
Wow.
Get it out. Takes the round. Wow.
Hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
Wow, they both played so hard and so well. Never anything better than it.
お前もしかして回復できない
Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Well-timed command throw there.
All right, what's the plan? Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
Taking stock. That drive impact doesn't get through.
Nice block.
ピューっていうこ
The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan. Life lead opens up. Knockdown. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Grabs and throws them away.
Amazing awareness there.
Throw misses. Throws them to negate the block. In there.
Nicely played round there.
Player 2 took that convincingly. But what's next?
You can definitely tell both players are a bit nervous. Gotta take a deep breath and be sure to focus on the next round.
All right,
やっぱ
let's
体
see
育
what
だよこの
happens
ゲ
in
ー
the
ム
next round. They're backed up into the corner.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
They're in the corner and the beatdown continues.
あ
Gotta
違うん
watch
です
out for the counterattack.
Smart play with the throw. All in with the rush.
Okay.
Throws them.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Flatlines them.
Holy moly, that was an amazing round.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here?
Yeah, super excited to see the kinds of
やっぱり
adjustments.
お前体育ができないんじゃないか
Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity.
がっかりさせんなよ
I've got a bad feeling
がっかりさ
about
せんなよ
it. Goes for the throw.
がっかりさせんなよ
What's the plan? Ooh, do they have the right read on the opponent?
They get driven into the wall, breaking their guard.
Smart stuff there.
KO.
Nicely played round there.
暴力暴力
Last round saw one player really taking advantage of every opportunity. But how will that affect the next round?
Oh boy. If you look up disrespect in the dictionary, you'll probably see a picture of this match here.
もうちゃんと目押しができる
With that target. Backs them into the corner in a hurry. Breaks their guard with the throw. Here comes the mix-up.
Okay.
And falls for the throw. That's what they came to.
しゃがんでるならしんどい
Great round. Nicely done.
That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
「あちょっと無線なんですけど」
This isn't about just winning the match.
Oh,
Pride
I can't,
and
son.
bragging rights are at stake here. Both
優先なんぐらい
fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
優先なんぐらいよろしく
I'm
さ
ready.
やっばいなこ
Here
れ
we go.
Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book.
誰
Oh,
か
nice.
Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play
試合
out?
放棄ができな
My
い
question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Puts one in the pocket. Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this match will turn out.
Just needs to find a way to close this out.
The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the set? I've got a bad feeling about this. Did well to get the buff in. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart driving. Big counter. Gonna pay for telegraphing that jump in. Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer. Player one is gonna have to wait for that drive. Just goes for it at this range. Whoa. Drake level maxed out. This party's getting crazy. Player two will have to fight back here without.
And they close it out.
前進んでるように見えたもん今。そんなんないってな。無理だって。
Was some street
無理だって。
so good.
無理だって。
They hit each other. Rule gain control of the match in the early going.
Really excited to see how each player will approach this matchup.
They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure.
Oh no, not like this. Not like this.
This is the grab. No contest so far. How's it gonna end?
どういうことだよ。
This is definitely not good for them at all.
Hits up the throws them.
Okay, what's the problem in there?
無理だよ。
Nicely played around there.
We're going into the final round of hideout.
気入れらんない
Which
ね。
fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
This is it. Triumph or die. There will be no salty run back.
おい、見えんかったの。
It's anyone's game.
I'm sure both fighters are going
Oh, what is that?
ヒーロー見えんかったの。ちょっとは。
Getsu got sidearmed. Better not play because the boy's quicker than a freaking hiccup.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Player one can't let this settle.
マジで
They
さ。
gotta start cooking.
お前その感覚武器をやこれは俺が悪いけど。
The swagger step sends them flying.
Just needs to find that one gap
よ
to
く
break.
もまあそんなんで。よくもまあ。
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
下げやがって。
I can watch these two fight each other.
下げやがって。 許すんね。
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
This is definitely going to be a good one. Let's go.
独占配信だ。
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
Yeah, you can feel the calm before the storm as the round begins.
There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Play two pushes the opponent into the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Uses the parry, throws them to negate the block.
That was crazy.
What's their game plan here at this critical stage?
Ooh, nicely done, nicely done. Trying to figure out how to get that jab. KO. Nice way to close out that round.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
They definitely have the momentum right now. If they just tighten it up a bit, it's gonna be hard to beat them.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two kick it up again. Gets back into the corner with pressure building. I've got a bad feeling about this. Breaks the block, takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Ooh, genius read. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital.
Oh, this is getting crazy. Wait a minute.
Bust out the parry. Going in, lays down a whirlwind. Looks like they both want to stay out of the corner. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Oh, the throw connects.
What? How do you even think of doing that? Who's gonna take control of this round?
Drive rush to keep it going. Close. Ooh, what a smart throw.
Okay. What's the follow-up?
What now?
Takes the round.
I forgot to breathe for that whole round.
I cannot believe how well they played. That was a crazy match.
Start the push with the Radiant Cycle.
Right.
What setup do they have?
Oh man.
Why is that?
Whoa. What?
だってそれ知らないんですよ。
Holy moly, that was an amazing round.
知らないんですよ。
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back.
Nice. I feel like I can watch these two go at it forever.
He surprises them with a drive rush. Starts off zoning with fireballs. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage.
ダーン
Counter hit throw there.
Oh, that was a good one.
Gets the jump in.
うわ
Holds out with the block.
よかったよ。
Throw
You got this.
misses. Feeling out the spacing.
They're both just daring the other to try something first.
Getting into the end game now. It's getting tense.
Trying to figure out how to get that.
Gets.
Great round. Nicely done.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
This has been a crazy pace, and I'm sure both players are feeling so much pressure right now. Which one's gonna survive?
You got that one. Oh, next round starting. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here.
Oh no, not like this. Not like this.
Hopes with a medium blow.
うわ
Crushes that off
そ
and
れ
keeps going.
Wait a minute.
あ、多分入れ替わりをちゃんとやろうとしたっぽい。
Grabs and throws them away.
ガチ君です。
Amazing awareness there.
Gotta be careful not to whip at this range.
Throws them. Okay,
それはダメ
okay.
だ。
What's the follow-up? Whoa.
おいおい
Gets out of that jam with a perfect parry. Player this is gonna hurt.
This is so good.
There's a burnout. What a
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
There's no question what length both players are willing to go to.
グラデギルティーゼが
Street fighter. So good.
Tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack.
Can't dwell on the past. Let's get ready to win the next fight.
Medium kick into. Sets up with the jump in.
お
Fuel to the fire.
つながんの
Cook them up.
Serious.
Taking a ride on Altair. Don't worry, this fight won't cost you $1, but that life gauge is gonna hurt.
Things are about to explode. I can feel it.
え
Found them from above. Will they gamble some big this time to butt this out?
You can't be serious. Are you kidding me? I can't believe that round. That was nuts.
おそう相手めっちゃシングカーブのせいで無理が
Now you know history.
Here comes a new challenger.
カーズね許さね
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the
え
line.
ダーカーだと
What did they say? This is going to be a match to remember.
マークスに違う
All
騒ぎ
right,
ます
first
な
round. What's going to happen?
Ooh, can't wait to see this good stuff here.
Gets back into the corner with pressure building.
Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Throws it. What's next? What's their game plan here at this critical stage?
Do they have the right lead?
おお
The
それ
opponent?
One combo can end this round. Goes for the super up.
バカ野郎
KO!
バカ野郎
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
Man, they just scrapped that. What do you think?
Cannot believe how well they played. That was a crazy match.
Sees them coming and shrugs it off with the super up. Can they stop this life lead from getting bigger?
Okay, it's important to not let up here.
There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage.
Okay, it's important to not let up here.
お前
They return to center, brushes that off, and keeps going. They can't squander this punish counter chance.
Amazing awareness there.
Bans all 3 bars to give them one of life's hardest lessons. Take a sip.
Okay.
Reads the jump in perfectly.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Dangerous range here. Turns out.
Yeah, that might be tough. Don't think this is gonna happen. Holy moly, that was an amazing round.
There's still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
Nice! I feel like I could watch these two go at it forever!
That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up.
Okay, I like that.
Player 2 has the life lead.
Just needs to find a way to close this out.
Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout.
Big counter! Look, you gotta make sure
Oh,
you keep your eye on the timer.
Experiencing burnout.
Oh, this is definitely not good for them at all.
Oh God, to come from the brink like that? What a comeback!
That was some clutch play. Never count yourself out of a round.
クラッチプレイクラッチしかねえんだよこのゲーム
It off with the super armor. Big throw.
Amazing awareness there.
Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Still scrapping for control of the space. Have they noticed the drive gauge gap? Ooh, you never know what can happen here.
Closes it out! And they close it out. Good stuff.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
I love it when things get crazy like this. Let's go!
Breaks it. Burn down.
よっしゃ
Oh, I think they missed their chance to swing momentum.
They're in the corner. This may change the match.
Oh, no.
Draw super hard incoming.
Oh, what?
Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Who's gonna take the control?
うひゃーそんな
And they close it out. Good stuff.
うまいね
Oh, hard fought on.
よし1時間経ったんじゃないかもう配信やったんじゃないか1時間もう絶対無線とかやりたくないからなもうくっそー今日は無線のせいで許せねえよとりあえず収支としてはマイナス50だから1時間やったので皆さんお疲れかすかれ